Time for sports with Myra, and those gears are starting to grind for on the local hockey ice.
It's
the gears, it's in motion.
It's totally in motion. I mean, summer is officially over for many teams. The heat wave is over, and so is the summer for players and coaches on Vancouver Island. And for you, of course, AJ, many training camps got underway or continued today in the junior ranks. And no rink busier than Save-On Foods Memorial Centre in Victoria. The Victoria Royals 2012 draft picks hit the ice today, and there's a reason the Royals selected Tyler Soy with their first pick. If the kid scores goals like that, he is going to be a fan favorite. Soy, along with fellow first-rounder Chaz Redikoff and forward Regan Nagy, took center stage at today's skate. If Soy and Nagy will be called upon to fill the net, Redikoff is there to help keep the pucks out. At just 15 years old, the young defenseman stands 6'3" and weighs 200 pounds.
Well, I think I'm physical, obviously. Like you said, I was a pretty big guy, so I like to play the physical part, but also I can jump up in the play and play a little bit of offense, so I really am kind of all-around kind of guy.
You look at these guys and where they were drafted, there's a reason why that they were drafted in the position, and they're skilled individuals, but you know, our expectations go beyond the skill, and they have to be good, solid citizens as well.
Doing great. We're really gelling as guys. We're pretty close already, so we're doing pretty good out there already.
Well, if all the Royals draft picks will stay in Victoria and participate in the rookie camp, some may even be asked to stay for main camp. But it will be at least a year, maybe two, before we see them on the ice full time. Soy, Redikoff, and Nagy all say they can see themselves playing at Save-On Foods Memorial Centre in the not-too-distant future.
I could definitely imagine myself. The rink is just unbelievable. The city's great. I love it.
All right, best part of your game?
I think I'm a good two-way centerman, and I have good vision on the ice.
One thing people in Victoria need to know about you.
I come from a town of around 300 people. There's like 7 kids in my class, but that's pretty much it. I got a rink in my backyard, so I can just go there whenever. Besides
being on the ice, what's been the most fun you've had in Victoria? What's been the greatest thing you've seen or done?
I think whale watching was a pretty good time with the boys yesterday. Actually, a whale rolled up like a couple feet from our boat, so I've never been whale watching before, so that was pretty fun.
I thought you were going to say this interview was going to be your highlight.
Oh, that's second, I guess.
Okay. Of course it is, and it's not easy being a hockey dad. Parents looked on from the stands at Save-On Foods Memorial Centre as the Victoria Grizzlies kicked off their main camp this morning and also kicked off the Bill Bestwick era. After last season's fire sale, there are a lot of holes to fill in the Grizzlies roster. Between 60 and 70 players have been invited into camp. Quality personnel is what the coach is scanning the ice for. And if these young men want to play for the Victoria Grizzlies, they'll need to buy into the Bestwick brand of hockey.
I think most importantly is energy. You know, I want kids to work as hard as they can. Don't be passive. Don't be reluctant to put your best effort in every chance that you get. I just find when you play with your heart and with passion, everything else will take care of itself. And these kids are all skilled. They can all skate. They can all pivot. They can all shoot. The thing that I think separates the players is heart and determination. So we'll find that out real quick.
The Grizz are also hoping to bring some of junior hockey's top talent to Vancouver Island for a world-class tournament. The Grizzlies are partnering with the Cowichan Valley Capitals in a bid to host the 2013 World Junior A Hockey Challenge.
It's at the highest level possible. You see kids from at the same age from around the world, from the hockey countries, and it's a great environment for the NHL, for NC2A, for CIS to gather Hockey Canada, of course, and bring the finest kids at the 18-year-old birth year together. And it would be pretty special to be able to host a portion of that in Victoria.
It's the World Junior A Hockey Challenge, and the first one was in 2006, held in the magical city of Yorkton, Saskatchewan. BCHL alumnus and current Ottawa Senator Kyle Turris was the MVP of that tournament. Other current NHL players and draft picks have also played in the tourney, including Nail Yakupov, taken first overall by the Edmonton Oilers. Victoria's West Coast baseball franchise is set to now announce their first hire. The team has called a media conference for tomorrow morning where they will name their inaugural general manager. The name of the new team is yet to be determined, but the Victoria club will make their WCL debut in the summer of 2013 at Royal Athletic Park. Well, the Westshore Rebels are back in the win column thanks to a big win Saturday over Kamloops. Quarterback Mark Black threw for 4 touchdowns, including 2 to running back Greg Morris. This effort from Morris would be called back thanks to a holding penalty. Unlucky, but the Rebels were able to move the chains all day thanks to Black. Morris ran for 143 yards and Black threw for 230 as Westshore posts a 34-21 win. They're now 2-1 on the season. They host Chilliwack next Sunday. Defense! Football now, Vancouver Island Raiders hosted the Okanagan Sun on Saturday, and it was the offense that was fired up in the fourth quarter, leading 23-21. Jordan Yance hooks up with his favorite target, Michael Shaper. And what Shaper does next is pretty amazing. He breaks tackle after tackle on his way to the end zone, a 100-yard catch and run for the 30-21 Raider lead. The Sun, though, will come back on their next possession with a touchdown strike of their own, making it 30-28 Raiders. We have ourselves a game. Late in the fourth, uncharacteristic mistake from Yance. Throwing the easy pick, the Sun would march the ball into the red zone with a chance to kick the go-ahead field goal. But the chip shot would sail wide, perhaps a little Caledonia magic at work. It was exciting, but it wasn't pretty. The Raiders eke out a 30-29 win on their home field to improve to 2-0-1. Jordan Yance says they won't dwell on the X's and O's, but they'll take the W.
We made some errors on offense, and our defense just balled out. They got interceptions when we needed and had made huge stops when we needed them. And, I just like to say that, we could throw that film in the garbage and just take this 1-point win as put that one up to the Lord because he saved us there.
Well, the way we stuck together as a team the whole game, that was the most important thing to me. And we just keep fighting, and that's the Raider way. And we're starting to feel it. And maybe in a few games, we'll start to become that Raider team that we really want to be.